Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is for common sense. I try to keep it down in the green in 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, I mean some very important because everything I say is fucking important. I have to keep it down a little bit because my daughter's wife is sleeping, so I get up a little early because it's nagging me in my head. So I saw a video. If you have any comments, questions, or anything, you put it down below. Please excuse me because I'm pretty tacky and incoherent sometimes. But of course, you should know better by now. If you have any comments, questions, or insults or questions, you put it down below and I'll monitor it, screen it, and approve it. This video is going to be called the correlation between uneducated Negro and racism. Okay, and as I said before in the past video about racism, okay, white people or Milano or light-skinned individuals are not allowed to say the word nigger, okay, or even Negro, okay, as a matter of fact, because it's a sensitivity issue. And a sensitivity issue means that Bill Maher tries to say it, okay, he was under a little bit of fire. I don't want him losing the show, okay. Even university teachers be saying the word nigger, okay, and Negro, but they don't understand. They don't have a right. They don't have a right to say those words because they don't understand how uneducated Negroes are. And how it correlates psychologically is because basically educated Negroes, okay, right, don't care about name calling. They don't care about that name calling. They understand that it's about them that make it in society, but it burns. It burns. It hurts a lot of uneducated Negroes to I'm being kind of monotone. Am I? She said, so what? I don't give a fuck. I just woke the fuck up, motherfucker. I know I'm right. Okay. The correlation between uneducated Negroes and racism. Okay. And Bill Maher realizes that when Ice Cube got on his show, that there's a knife cutting edge. You could say all of the words you want to say to a nigga, okay? Okay, because you know I'm a nigga, okay? I got a big nose and so forth, and we so uneducated. To be uneducated means to be more emotional, and that's why black on black crime is pretty high, because Negroes are very, very fucking emotional, and they'll end up killing each other. That's why the highest crime rate upon the blacks are basically themselves. Okay, they don't go out the hood and kill white people. They usually kill themselves, and I told you about that. Don't listen to media when people say blacks create the most highest crimes on the earth. No, they don't do that, okay? They don't do it upon whites. They do it upon themselves. Yeah, you can say that, that's the correction, okay? But overall, the most heinous crimes are created by white people overall, okay? So if you want to narrow it down, okay, you say white people cause more crime, heinous crimes, and also murder, death, and kill, because they can get away with it, okay, right? Okay, the white privilege type shit, it works, And there's all sorts of privileges in the world, okay? If you want me to clearly explain that to you, I can explain it to you. And you'll also be a liberal, and you'll be like, oh, that's not true. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I know it's true, okay? I can go there and prove it to you, okay? But anyway, white people are not allowed to say the word nigger, okay, or negro, okay? Either doesn't matter. It depends on how cool you are within that tight knit pack, okay, that you do know. I don't care how you're raised up. It's what people see on the outside. And if you're a well-known, established individual, you know how white black people love to take advantage of the system, okay? You know what I'm saying? And I take advantage of the system because the system tried to take advantage of me. So that's not my problem, okay? I know racism exists, okay? White people tell me that racism exists. White people tell me that white privilege doesn't exist. The more educated an individual is, the more honest they are, okay? Have you noticed that shit, okay? Now, if you have blacks in the college or campus or something like that, and they're sensitive and still they're not educated, because me, I would have went on saying cracker or hunky or anything like that. Say, I have a right to say that shit. You could try to knock me out if you want, okay? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that for blacks, it's different, okay? It cuts deeper, okay? And when niggas call niggas and they get sensitive about it, they can either kill each other, they even shoot each other, they try to fight, and they say real fast about it, okay? But when a cracker says it, oh my God, okay? Oh my motherfucking God, right? Oh my motherfucking God. The cracker always say that fucking blacks are so fucking educated, but you understand if they're so uneducated, then they're the most talented in certain traits that they have, okay? So emotion means that they can dance better than whites, okay? They probably can sing better. They most likely can sing better than whites, okay? They don't have quirkiness about them, okay? So you can't really, right? So you can't really say if they're so uneducated, they don't have any talents. You can't say that shit because they'll be exterminated, okay? That's impossible, okay, right? They have the better talents. They, you got the athleticism, the strength of the nigga, okay? Look at the positive benefits of what the most skilled Negroes in the world are. And then you tell me, you come back after you understand what America's about. And I know a lot of foreigners may look at me and the United Kingdom or England or bloody fucking England, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a great impersonator. I'm just a basic comedian, okay? That's why it says comedy down there. You can take me seriously or you don't have to take me seriously. You know I'm right, fucking right. Uneducated Negroes will usually catch a tune real quick with that word nigger. You say the word nigger, and they uneducated. It was like, it's just a name, man. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt. Because, that's all it is to me. Okay, you call me nigger, and say whatever. Because I had hillbilly and cracker friends and racist friends, so I'm educated enough that I don't give a fuck about the word. It didn't happen to me, motherfucker. You cracker, you stupid motherfucking hunky. But I have a right to say that. But whites are not allowed to say it, and that's the whole purpose. Okay. Of why I make my videos, so people can understand me very clearly through common sense. And even though I may sound incoherent sometimes, I sound incoherent on purpose. What do you think about that? Okay. I even have friends trying to imitate me and shit. I had this friend that they got on my nerves so goddamn much. I said, you gonna give me a goddamn PlayStation 4? This motherfucker gonna give me a goddamn PlayStation 4. I ain't gonna name no names though. But I have some cracker friends that I can prove my point and then they lose because I said it's all about respect. It's all about respect, motherfuckers. Okay, and if you don't have that respect, you lose. You can lose your nigga friends. Okay, you better watch that shit. There's some niggas living amongst the fucking crackers, hillbillies. They getting fucked up the ass. You know how hunkies are more likely to be 10 times more likely to be homos, okay, than blacks. Okay, since blacks are so uneducated but highly skilled in other departments, it doesn't make sense. Why can't we all just get a fucking along? Can't we all just get a fucking along? But you know what? I'm just gonna leave it to you that you're a cracker or a Milano. I don't give a fuck if you're Hispanic. That shit is still offensive because the Spaniards is just as fucking racist as fucking Italians too. Yeah, watch that shit, okay? Blacks went through the most suffering slavery ever in the history of mankind. This is recent now. We're not talking about what white people did and how they was enslaved by their own kind about 1,000 years ago. We're talking about recently. It seems like it's just a little while ago, 1968. Let's think about 1968 when Martin Luther King got assassinated, and go back there, and go back further where John F. Kennedy gets assassinated. Even during that time, slavery was still going on during the times of John F. Kennedy. And he got assassinated for running his mouth too much, sounding like a black person. All right, okay, if you got cojones, you'll get them shit shot off. Okay, right? So please understand, y'all. Y'all crackers got the complex. Black man is not a fucking slave mentality complex. Homo sapien. It's the white man who's most likely genetically either created or they are invaders. Okay. But you gotta understand, there's other races that are more higher than the white man's thinking capacity. That's the alien greys and the lizards that's invisible, watching around, shapeshifters and shit. Nobody want to talk about them and shit like that. So I think y'all should just do some more research and stop focusing on black and white colors and shit when there's like grays and fucking blue men and shit living in the trees. Niggas are cannibals too. Okay, the more Aboriginal you go, the more uneducated, not in technology. But them motherfuckers sure do know how to dance. Niggas sure do know how to dance and know how to sing and rap, okay? To a catchy fucking beat. White people love rap, okay? You don't want that to go extinct. Come on now. Whites need blacks and blacks need whites, okay? But this thing I just heard a little while ago with these kids, these students are being harassed by psychologically, they were uneducated Negroes. See, it's got sensitive on the teacher. I'll probably put it down below. I don't know what the article was, but maybe I just forgot. But I saw it on there, and that's the most recent thing where this university teacher was making an example of the word nigger is not. What's the difference between a white man punching a black man versus a white man calling a black person a nigger? He doesn't understand, and he's white, okay? He just completely blew that. To me, if I heard him saying that, I don't give a fuck. You're a cracker to me. I'm a true comedian. I'm fucking educated. I don't care about those names. And it was like, yeah, you're right, but he can get pulled off for that. There's a couple radio talk show hosts who said nappy-headed hoes, and they got pulled off. You see what I'm saying? See how powerful that shit is? But I understand the difference between the uneducated Negro and an educated Negro. Okay, and most of those educated Negroes are usually called coons. Have a nice fucking day. Peace and love to your brothers and sisters, stuff like that. You have a nice fucking day. Peace.